Welcome to Timeless Truths, where we discover enduring wisdom through the lens of classic quotes here on the Classic Advice Podcast. I'm Scarlett, your host. The quote that I have for us is this, quote, "Dreams are free, but goals have a cost, which are time, effort, sacrifice, and sweat," unquote. And again, I tried to find the author of this quote, but I couldn't find it, so it's author unknown. Oh man, is this ever true? I have 3 dreams I'm going to talk about specifically, and you've heard me talk about it so much you're probably sick of it, but I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to get fit. Not so much lose weight, but just try to get stronger and fitter, I guess. And the second one is I'm writing my book. The third one is this podcast. Now, for every single one of those, time, 100%. 100%. It takes a lot of time to do this podcast. The other thing is effort. I need to put in the effort to think of the stories from my own experience and something that is going to bring value to you, because I don't want to just get on the mic here and talk about, my dogs. I mean, unless there's a story in there that brings you value. But I want every episode to bring you guys value. So there it is, effort. I've got to put in the effort. Sacrifice. Time is basically what I'm sacrificing here for my podcast, at least. And, going down to the bike, lifting the weights, writing my novel. There's the sacrifice there is time, because, I can only do one thing at a time. So if I'm not working on my novel, what else am I doing instead? There's cooking, there's cleaning the house, there's spending time with the kids, there's, all these other things that I've got to delegate my time to and work around and figure that aspect out of it. So the sacrifice in a lot of this is my time. The other thing is sweat. Well, for working out, it is very literal. You go down, and with cardio, you better believe it, I'm sweating pretty hard. But it is all worth it in the end, isn't it? Dreams are free, but in the end, the cost, the time, the effort, the sacrifice, the sweat, I think it's really easy for you to look at me and be like, oh, she has a podcast, that's, cool, or she's trying to write a book, that's really cool. Dreams are free. We can talk about having dreams, or we can look at somebody that's ahead of us. There's a lot of podcasters that are ahead of me in this whole industry of things, or what have you, or other authors that are actually published. They've actually finished their book. They actually have a finished manuscript. Mine's like, not like maybe a quarter done. Or people that have already, reached their fitness goal or whatever. And it's easy to look at them and think that they've always been there. But that's not true. Everybody has to start somewhere. Everybody that has written a book ever has sat down to a blank screen or a blank piece of paper. And the things that they had a dream, which was free to start, but they delegated their time, effort, sacrifice, sweat, and poured it into their dream. That saying, talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. I think what we got to ask ourselves is how much or how bad do we want it? And if we want it really, really bad, then we will delegate the time, effort, sacrifice, and sweat. All right, before I let you go, I'm going to read it to you guys one more time. Quote, "Dreams are free, but goals have a cost, which are time, effort, sacrifice, and sweat," unquote. And that's by an author unknown. I want to see you guys chase your dreams. I want to see you guys achieve everything that you guys want in life. And so go figure out your time. How are you going to do it? Put in all the effort. Make the sacrifice that you need to make. And sweat. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. Until tomorrow, you guys have an awesome, awesome day. Thanks for joining me, and we'll chat tomorrow. All right, bye.